Huh. Hello everybody, welcome back to Hermitcraft. I actually logged out in Jev's base just to see what he would do. And looks like he hasn't much done anything. This is an interesting moment. So he's taken down one side base but not the other. Just won't do, Jev. It just won't do. I'm secretly starting to think you like being under British rule. And no, I didn't just go... It's really tempting, actually. I didn't go round to tar and feather him again. I could do, but I didn't. Oh, what is this? Oh, slip. Slip, slip, slip. You silly man, you cannot hurt a symbol. And that vaguely racist tone was thanks to a poo from The Simpsons. No, but seriously, like, the flags don't burn. And even if they did burn, that is thoroughly your right to let it burn. If I burn an American flag, however, people are going to get narked. Just pointing that out as a thing, because you have this whole American exceptionalism. And look, he couldn't even afford anything more than dirt. It's just tragic, really. It's just tragic. I mean, I know you're poor, Jev, but whew. Come on, let's get some fire out. Because really, there is nothing here that's, you know, terrible. Nothing a bit of water can't fix. And you know what we feel about water in the UK? Nothing, because we're used to it. Oh, he's left me something. Da-da. If you are offended by anything that me and Jev do in this war, deal with it. Toilet paper. Hang on. No trees and tax will be paid. You know where to find me. Come ready and come sword in hand. This is war. Interesting. Oh look, he's tried to make the fact that he has no flag, you know, kind of useful. Okay, right, so he's got lots of netherrack. Now, here's the question, do I burn the American flag? No. Because I, for one, I can't be asked, to be honest, to deal with the fallout. Let's take off the sign. Look, it's no longer toilet paper, it just happens to be flags. So now I need to fix up the roof, and then we need to prepare for... Why has he put the tricolour on my dinosaur? I don't understand. Blue, white, red, yeah, that's the... I mean, you know, I'm not even sure dinosaurs... They had dinosaurs. I'm pretty sure T-Rexes did not exist in France. That's interesting. That's interesting. Or I suppose if it looks the other way, it could be the Russian flag? Is it Russian that's red, white and blue? I'm not sure. Well, I know one way it's the French flag and one way it's the Russian flag. Dinky, are you Russian? Are you Comrade Dinky? Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Oh dear, Jev. Oh dear. You've made my dinosaur Russian. Hello? Hi. Yep, thank you, I think. I guess he's been down there a while. Guess we're gonna fill up that for a while too. Okay, right, so I'm gonna clean up and then we'll talk about armament. Armaments. So, I'm not happy. Does anybody want to ask why I'm not happy? Well, I'll tell you what, when I tried to get the Russian flags, I'm assuming they're Russian, I don't know. When I tried to get the Russian flags off Dinky, I found out that they were carved into his back. I want to let that sink in for a moment. Jev carved lines into the back of a creature so he could decorate it and make a proof of point. I don't know about you, but to me that just sounds like torture. I mean, can you imagine the agony that this creature went through just so Jev could think he put one up on me? So I think we know what we need to do. I think we do. Did you know that not all dinosaurs live long and happy lives? Some end up going through the biggest tortures known to dinosaur kind. Did you know that even Dinky here was the victim of a brutal attack where his flesh was carved up and deep gouges left in his skin? His attacker even left markers as if to celebrate his maiming and torture of this once proud creature. With the skill of our amazing morticians, we can help abused dinosaurs heal with expert care, and together we can bring their abusers to justice. With your help, we can equip our experts with diamond armour and take the fight and bring justice for Dinky. Show your support with the hashtag Justice for Dinky. I think it's safe to say that we will not take this lying down. England is for the winners, as you can tell because we've got like actual history in our world. Anyway, sorry. I will point out very quietly that this is quite funny to me. So no trees and tax will be paid. You know where to find you. I know where to find you. Not here. You cowardly custard. Shut up. I have my sword in my hand. I am ready for you. But I think what we need to do is I think we need to get some more armour ready. I've got the horrible feeling that I'm going to end up... let's put it like this. I'm going to end up naked somewhere with no sword, no weaponry. So I actually need to start prepping up my spare armour. I've got the feeling that I need to deal with loads and loads of stuff. Oh, my longfall boots. I didn't realise I still had those. So I do actually have diamonds. We can probably... I've only got 4. Well, that's not too shabby. Just the one. I know the boots aren't going to... The boots are just going to be there. You know what? I am going to do something I haven't done in a long time, and that's go stand at D-Max Skelly Farm. Just for reasons. There's no way of me trying to get a bow at all. Okay, let's mosey. You know, it's been such a long time since I've actually had to like repair anything, and particularly using a farm that is not the Ender farm. Speaking of the Ender farm, I know that there was issues with like Ender mites. Let's take down these signs. But do they actually destroy the blocks now, like they were supposed to? So we can't do Ender farms anymore. Is that a thing that's still happening? I don't know if that's a thing that's still happening. Anyway, yes. So what I was doing is I was getting like some extra armor, and it struck me that I've never actually made an enchanting bench in Hermitcraft like ever. So I'm not going to start now because don't be silly. But that means that my armor's going to be a bit on the light side, and I'm repairing most things. So yeah, that's something to look forward to. Anyway, what I was thinking of is I was thinking about leaving a set of armor here with a bow, and I do actually have somewhere another bow. Oh, look at that. That's the fire aspect sword I've got, and I've got that sword as well. So if I put 2 swords in this chest, and then if me and Jev come to blows, which is pretty much going to happen at some point, you know how it goes. A tang, and that's an infinity power. and that's a power 5 unbreaking. So yeah, so if I leave like a whole bunch of stuff in here, if I end up dying, which I don't think, considering my PvP skills are like non-existent, I'm probably going to die at some point soon, unless we do guerrilla tactics. And by guerrilla tactics I mean hide like no, not hide like gorillas. I mean and there's another really good bow that we can put in the thing. That's not an infinity bow though. That's okay. All my good stuff's infinity, so you know. So we've got like a couple of swords. Let's put a stack of arrows in there. So that's one for the infinity bow, and then this. I've got a diamond pick in there if I need it. I've got diamond armor. So if the worst should happen, this is my spawn point. Here, this bed here. I will, if I get slain in the line of duty again, because apparently as a zombie that is in fact my lot in life, I will run over here, grab another set of armor, and cry. No. I will attack Jevin because I can. Now, I get the feeling I should be putting like sandbags across the front of the building. See, that might work because that is the only front. Do I have something instead of sandbags? I possibly do, actually. Hang on. I knew these hay bales would come in good for something other than decoration. Right, so what we need to do is we need to... We need to stack the front of the museum so that he can't get here, I suppose. Oh, this is gonna go poorly for me, isn't it? I don't think I've got enough. So what I figure I'm doing, I'm just gonna sort of like sandbag the front of the building so that frontal assaults, which is what should be happening if he's a gentleman. Let's go inside. Right, so that's sort of my little area that he shouldn't be able to get in. Let's just boop it along here. Right, so that's the start of it. Now I should have absolutely I should have little things over here that I can stand on and duck, and I'm gonna need little pillars. Have I got, I should have sort of like stone slabs. Yes, I do. And then I can make sort of little arrow slits. Yeah, that should work. So now I've got like a fortressy type deal. Not sure how I'm going to get out, but you know, best laid plans of mice and men and all that. And then let's boop a thing. In fact, I should probably do that on the other side as well. See, these little boopy things are things that Vex taught me. Like the little bunker type deal. And you know what? Let's make another layer on the top as well. So we have our little cubby hole, I suppose. I mean, there isn't, I mean, I guess there are ways around this, but you know. That is the derpiest looking thing in the world. Right. I don't have any ender pearls, so I can't get back in if I need to. Batten down the hatches! Full steam ahead. I should always, thinking about it, I should always keep ender pearls in here, because they're good in like the guerrilla warrior's arsenal, aren't they? Just derping around. Don't expect to win, of course. But you know what? Doesn't mean he gets to. Okay, so there we go. That's our turret. And I can just boot myself in here if I need to. Okay. Fine, I suppose. Fine. But now we need to do an official declaration of war. And I think the Herald needs to learn about this. Well, here we are at Jev's Diamond Exchange. Since he left me, you know, certain amounts of red, blue and white wool, I figured we would, you know, maybe just a little bit block up the front of his entrance with wool. Because, nah, bruv. So I figure I'll make a flag. What's better than a flag to announce your intent for war? Anyway, let's get started. Oh yes, I think that will do. We had a bit of a hiccup with the books. Sorry, my official declarations of war. Let's put the copies in here and I will keep the original for Jev. Let's have a quick read through. Official Declaration of War. This is a formal announcement of war taken due to the outrageous actions taken by Jevon. Poor grammar. I don't like it, but Let it be henceforth known that all true and honourable members of the public should, if reasonable to do so, take the life of Jevon in any manner they deem fit, and no punishment shall befall them. He is a traitor and has been judged by a jury of his peer. That would be me, obviously. The reward for the recorded death of Jevon will be 1 diamond, and an honest diamond pulled out of the ground, not one of his blood diamond armour pieces that only exist due to slave labour. We shall fight him on the beaches, and we shall fight him in the extreme hills, but not in the swamps because that's just nasty. Lord Protector, Cleo. Okay, let's boot that. No. Boot that around a bit. And I should probably put up some signs. Official Declaration of War. What is it good for? Ah, I can't do the joke. Can't do the joke. Never mind. Okay, so I'd intended to mail this one to Jev, but I can't remember where his house is. So, yeah, we'll just leave it there for today. So I've been Zombie Cleo. This has been Hermitcraft. Class dismissed.